What's going on, world? It's your big nephew, Drew, coming to you live from Iguanas, Times Square, where it's Hiphop 60 Bar Mondays. I have a great pleasure and honor to be sitting here next to Afolabi, a phenomenal up-and-coming R&B artist. What's going on, brother?
I'm actually a pop hip-hop artist, but I let you slide with the R&B thing.
Appreciate it. Thanks for letting me slide, man. So how you feeling, man? Let's get right into it. May 16th, Hip-Hop Showcase going down. How you feeling?
Hey, it's an honor, I guess. Honor to be surrounded with great talent and people surrounded us to listen to great talent. That's all.
Absolutely, man. So you've been doing this music thing for quite a little bit of time now, and I just gotta ask you, you've been all over, quite a few venues.
Yeah.
Where is your favorite place to perform?
I would have to say everywhere.
Everywhere.
I love to perform everywhere. I love to perform everywhere. But the biggest venue I've ever been was in England with 50,000 people.
Wow, incredible. Incredible. So what's your main objective when you're out there performing? You're rocking a live show, you're doing your thing. What do you want the audience to leave with?
Well, just an image of me, I guess. I want them to see the music and the song and the character that they saw at the venue. And as soon as they walk past me, they say, oh, I saw you yesterday. So I like to put that stamp on people. So that's my goal.
They leave with a little bit of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so on that note, what kind of artists do you try to follow, and if you can name a few artists that maybe have put a stamp on you and maybe left their mark on you and kind of maybe influenced the way you perform and the type of music that you do?
Man, when you just said that, it's a difference. Because in my music, nobody ever heard my type of music. I can't say I'm going to follow somebody, but I'm going to just say that I want to follow an artist that made stamp in people's heart, stamp in people's mind, and stamp in people's voices. So I would say everyone, but I don't characterize myself as an artist that compared to somebody else, because I don't sound like anybody else out there.
No, you definitely don't. You definitely don't. But also, if you could give me briefly an artist maybe that you do follow or you do, appreciate, and kind of admire, I want to say.
That's kind of hard again, because before, back in the day, everybody wants to be like someone they hear on the radio. But nowadays, you try so hard not to sound like these people because you want to make your own name. Just like, I don't know if you play basketball, but people that do, they always say, oh, Jordan or Kobe. Right. I don't want that. I want to say just, oh, Afolabi, Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to be like anybody else. If you want to just say, oh, who made me start singing, then I can say, Cisco. Before Cisco, when he went solo. Everybody, R. Kelly. The people that did different things and music and stuff that broke out and say, you know what, R&B can go somewhere else. So I want that for me to be noticed that I'm not like anybody else, because I don't sound like anybody else, and I'm going to make sure that I don't sound like anybody else. So when you hear my music in the radio, you're going to say, that's Afolabi, or wait, is that Usher? Or is that T-Pack? No, it's Afolabi.
Absolutely. Okay. I love that, man. That's crazy.
Thank you.
That's crazy. Okay. So let's step away from the music scene. Maybe we can look at someone that's impacted your life outside of music. Maybe a grandmother, a teacher, someone like that has influenced you in a manner that makes you want to do what you do and go with all your heart and all your might.
But then again, in my kind of situation, a lot of people don't know that just because you're a singer, you don't have a bad background or a bad past. I did the streets, I've been shot twice, I did the gang and everything, so that's why I try to show people my art, as in, guess what, I'm this kind of singer, I'm saying, this is my art. But if you go into who influenced my career, I'm going to have to say people that make sure to turn something better into their life. Someone who was basically that did some wrong things and he got out or woke up and said, you know what, this is it for me, I'm just going to wake up and do better. So I'm gonna say people like them influence me.
Okay, that's big, man. That's big. And does that impact the type of music you make?
Of course, because me coming from the streets and me seeing what's the bad on the street, I made sure that if it's a negative neighborhood, I don't want to walk past it. If it's a negative friend or a business, I don't want to be around it because I know what happens in negativity or what I see in negative surroundings, and I make sure that it won't be there.
Right, doesn't affect you at all costs. That's hot, man. I appreciate it, man. I love the type of music you make. I love the place you come from when you make music. And like you said, you are a very different artist. It's like no other that I've ever heard, And people be on the lookout. Afolabi is coming soon. Go ahead and give people a shout out.
I want to give a shout out to you, not just.
Well, everybody that support my music, especially you that listen to my music, Tina. The whole Afolabi team, Jessica, everybody that supported me, and I guess, summertime said 2011. Remember the day when I said 2011? I'm out. I'm gonna be out.
Y'all be on the lookout for this man right here.
Yeah.
Give it up. Hip Hop 16 bars.
Thank you.